Web 2, right? You sign into a website. Every time you sign into a website, they need your name, they need your number, they need your data, phone number. You gotta go through all of this. KYC, right? Called Know Your Customer. Y'all put KYC in the chat. So what that means is it means that every time you go on a website, you have to give them another profile, another identity that they own and their data in their database on their back end. Right? Every time you sign up for Spotify or you sign up for Apple Music, you got to create another profile. Then you got to create another list of interests, things that you like. The idea of Web 5 and what Block is trying to do, which is Web 3 with a different brand, is what they doing is they basically saying that we're going to build it in a way where your identity and everything that you put. So just imagine this. Oh, this is so raw. This so raw. This so raw. So imagine if when you first signed up for Instagram, everything that you did on Instagram was connected to your wallet, a wallet that you own. So every time you put content up there, every time you do anything, all of that is in your wallet. Nobody can control it. So let's say that you now want to take all your content and then you sign in to Twitter. Now all of that content that you had on Instagram moves over to Twitter because you own it. So you know how they tell you can download your information, you can download your content. You wouldn't need that if it's already connected to your own wallet. This is the idea of Web3. Saying that they would host it on the platform to show your content, but they don't own your content. So now, imagine this. Instagram wants to run ads on your content, right? Imagine this. One of my reels went viral. 15,000 people made repost on that reel. Now, people getting paid off the reel. So my reel is monetizing. So overall, people probably got paid out, I don't know, maybe $500,000, $1 million off my reel. Who knows? But if that was connected to my wallet, once it went out there, I would have had to get permission, right, for people to be able to utilize it. And when Instagram monetized on it, it would have been a contract between me and Instagram saying that, boom, I need 30%, maybe 40%. I could set the criteria. You understand me? Maybe I'm putting this out there free. People can use it. You understand me? So now, once it's being utilized, I'm getting paid off all my intellectual property because I own my masters. So Web3 is saying that instead of going to each one of these sites, creating a profile, giving them your data, the difference is this is on the blockchain, and what you're doing is you bringing your wallet, which is connected to all your intellectual property, all your data, all your identity, right? And then you're just allowing them to host it. You're bringing it on there, but they never own it. So you own everything. And so now you get to monetize it. Because this is what happened this is what happened with artists. Artists said that, damn, I'm a graphic designer, but I've never been able to just directly sell my art. So NFTs came and be like, yo, you can now, this is a marketplace for you to sell your art. You now own this. And you can make limited versions, whatever. Right? So artists was able to make millions of dollars, and I'm so happy for all the artists that made money because digital artists have been making art for years and never been able to capitalize. So I think that NFTs is one of the best movements for artists ever. But NFTs was never about the art specifically. Right now they got SBTs, but let me go to the metaverse because I got so much more on all these subjects that I'm going to do a whole masterclass and teach. And once you really understand this, you're going to start looking at everything differently and understanding that I need my children to know this. I need to know this. I need to change up my business models for the future. Everything is changing. New iteration of the internet is all Web3 is. We're saying we're going to a different place. Why? Because the blockchain is here. We got streaming because we got 4G. Every time there's a new speed of the internet, it changes what can be done with it. So when we got 4G, it made streaming possible. You can host apps and things of that nature. Before 4G, we couldn't do that. 3G was slow. You can't do streaming and YouTube and all of that, right? So now, you dig? It's changing. So when we went to 5G, now you're seeing what? Blockchain. Then you know China's already working on like 6, 7, and 8G. So what does that mean when that happens? SBT, man, y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all ain't ready for that. We only be knowing about EBT. We don't know about SBTs. I'm giving y'all a master class right now, man. Man, text bundle to 323-577-6692. It's so much to go over. Games, DeFi, metaverse. Like once your mind wraps around the new world, man, it's game over for you. You start looking at everything differently, man. As a business person, it's nothing you should not know. Come on now. We only know EBT. We only know SBTs and NFTs and all these things. Oh man, DAOs is. I gotta do a whole masterclass just on DAOs. That's a business model of the future on crack. Like it's on the next level. Yeah, soulbound tokens. You feel me? So look, metaverse is interesting. Because how many people say, I'm never going to use a metaverse? How many people said that? How many people look at it like, man, I think this shit evil, blood. I think they trying to lock us in. I know what they doing. This the devil. This the Antichrist. They say this the Antichrist. How many people saying that? Man, click the link in the text bundle. I'm giving y'all already 90% off the pack for the rest of the night. If you like the information and you want to get the full scope, text it. I got some fire things coming to BWO, but you want to be ready, man. Text bundle. Because I promise you, I promise you, this going to be my last time giving this, and I'm not saving this at all. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I already just gave y'all a free concert. So look, people be saying that about the metaverse, right? I can't be spending all that much time in a digital world. You know what I'm saying? With my energy, I can't be doing that. That's a marketed beast. You got it all the way on your eyes all the time. You gonna be having it. Nah, you gonna spend too much time. All right. First of all, some of y'all addicted to porn. I know y'all don't think that got nothing to do with it, but it do. When Beck came out, people were digital. Why would I do that? I got have sex in real life. But some of y'all addicted to porn. Some of y'all addicted to your phone, right? Go look at the scrolling time on your phone, the amount of time that you spend on social media. You will not go anywhere without your phone. People say they'll never get chipped. You may say you'll never get chipped because you don't want to always have technology with you at all times, but you won't go nowhere without your phone. This is the metaverse right here. We're sitting in the metaverse, FaceTiming each other. Soulja Boy said, kiss me through the phone. You understand me? And it became a real thing. We are already on the metaverse. You spend the time that you spend scrolling. Social media is the metaverse. It started when they had the TVs. When we would sit down there and you would sit in front of a screen all day long and just look like this. So imagine like human beings got to a point where millions of people just were sitting like this. Just looking at a screen, the screen ain't moving, nothing is happening. That's what human beings be doing now. You know what I'm saying? Now we be scrolling, laughing. Let me do this. Damn, she did. Boom. Damn, that's crazy. What's this other conversation? Oh, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm already looking at human behavior, and I'm saying based on the way that we operate today, you will not go anywhere without your phone. If you miss your phone and you ain't got it, you feel like you disconnected to what? The world. Damn. Whoa, wait a minute. That means that you value this world more than you value that world. Because the world of what you consider to be social media, YouTube, the different platforms, Google, Amazon's, all of that's the metaverse. But you got to remember the phone and the dimensions of when it first came out was never created to host the internet and have all of this stuff. That's the smartphone era. That's really the metaverse phone era. Because at first it was just, man, we just making calls on this thing. That's all I'm doing. I'm just talking to somebody. But the design of the phone and the way that we utilize it, because we use the phone to play games. So the phone became our TV, our game system, right? It became our internet, our computers, right? It became our business centers. It became where we create art. It became where we do business. It became where we have meetings. It became everything. So now the VR is saying that we're redesigning your way to be able to utilize the things that you already do, but it's not just going to be on a flat surface anymore. Because if you think about it, the phone is not an efficient way to utilize all of the applications of this new technology now. But the phone hosts everything. So the metaverse is building out a universe where you can utilize all of the things that you already do. Not new things. You're talking about stuff you already play the game. There are millions of gamers every day that play games. There's millions of people who design and build, millions of people who watch TV, millions of people who do on dating apps, millions of people who are on social. So they're not designing something particularly new. They're creating an immersive space for you to utilize it. There's going to be education, movie theaters. So I'm just looking at it from a pure, will human beings interact with it? And the answer is yes. Because you already do it, and you don't want to go nowhere without it. So from an investment standpoint, niggas go buy it, B. From a business standpoint, let me build for it, B. Because how many people have refused to get on social media and put their business on social media? Nah, I'd rather do this in person, and was missing out on millions of dollars of sales. So imagine you, because every time there's a new iteration of anything, look, the OGs is like, I'm never getting on social media. My mom and dad on social media. All the old people you know are now on Instagram. Man, it took them a long time to say, I ain't messing with that. Now they on TikTok. You got grown-ass people on TikTok dancing. TikTok is different. You telling me you go do TikTok but not the metaverse? TikTok? When niggas literally were just dancing and doing like all kind of weird stuff for a minute, man. Like TikTok was getting real, like it was really drawing, like some of y'all pops was real suspect on there. Same people like, man, I ain't metaverse. But you already on the metaverse. Literally, who owns Instagram, Meta? I just try to put things in the simplicity to where it's like, it ain't for me, it wasn't about whether it was good or bad. It was just looking at what it is. I just call it how I see it. I'm just an observer. Y'all know what I'm talking about, ladies. Y'all know fellas was doing way too much on TikTok. They couldn't wait. It's like that day in school. Y'all remember where the people had that day where you do like drag dressing, where men dress like women and women dress like men and stuff like that. And then there'd be some dudes that couldn't wait to show up in a dress in high school. That's how TikTok was. I'm like, damn, nigga, this school pride day? Or is this like gay pride day? I ain't know the difference. I ain't know. Now it makes sense that school pride was really, that's why they called it pride. It was the pride before the pride. Oh, man, that was slick. That was slick. Because I showed up in regular clothes every time. Like, I don't understand what school pride got to do with me dressing up in a cheerleader uniform. I just didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? So, I look at human behavior and I say, well, things are going to go because they have to. I'm about to post something where I talked about, appreciate everybody getting their bundle pack. I see Christian Vacation just got here and a bunch of people. No, it was called School Pride. And School Pride Day, people would dress up in all kind of weird stuff. In St. Louis, they did that. I don't know if they did that in all schools. The metaverse is a metaphor for metaphysical. It's a digital reality that is immersive, where you basically, it's the same thing as social media, but you put it on, and it don't even have to be in VR. It's basically social media with a world built around it. So when you play a game and you got a game that has like a world that you can walk around, you understand me? That's basically like the metaverse. Because you sitting there, you get to talk with other people. There's other gamers on there. It's the whole nine. Now, I went to only black schools. My schools was crazy, yo. Like, first time I seen somebody get shot was in front of my school. You know what I'm saying? Like, my school was like leaning on me. It was wild, B. It's different out here. So the metaverse is the next iteration of how people utilize, and now you're going to have, because at the same time, it's going to be fun, and so people going to want to use it. I'm just saying. Now, somebody was asking a question. They said, well, because will people be utilizing it to consistently put out false history, right? Because you can go in the metaverse and build out a whole new Kemet, where you seeing black Egyptians building the pyramids, and or you in law school and you practicing doing the surgery, you understand me, digitally, where you can feel stuff and you moving stuff. So you get to build up muscle memory before you actually go do a surgery. Or people in the army and they practice going through training drills, right? Or people in school and they going through immersive learning and education. Or people that are in mental health fields and they sitting down with a therapist and they figuring out ways to create new therapies that allow people to get over traumas, you understand me, from PTSD. It will be utilized in so many different ways, the same way that the internet is utilized in so many different ways. But now it takes it up to a whole nother level. Because it is already being used like that. This is not just what's to come, it's what's happening. See, they got it in the military. Military got their own blockchain. So I'm just trying to give y'all the game, because once you understand that, you'll be like, oh man, I cannot afford to be like my parents who did not understand the internet. Because they missed out on millions and billions of dollars. Jeff Bezos had a family who believed in him and he understood the internet. And he said, I'm going to create a digital library. He created Amazon, selling digital books. His family gave him investment, even though the internet made no sense to them at all. And guess what? He's the richest man in the world because his family believed in him. So without understanding, we can't take advantage. And I can go on so many different waves. Crypto, I can go into all of them and I can give y'all breakdowns. You understand me, that you could probably go 10 years and never hear nobody give. So you literally are of the 0.0000000, how many zeros of 1% just by being here. You are ahead of the game just by having that little bit of understanding. You could have went to 1,000 conferences on Web3 and crypto and DAOs and all of this, and they still wouldn't have gave you a breakdown like this. You feel me? So I want to keep us there. I want to keep us at a high level, because without it, when you go look at somebody's content, I ain't gonna lie, I know y'all getting tired of low-level conversations everywhere we go. Niggas don't be talking about nothing. And I'm writing a few more books, and one of the books is about principles of a high-level thinker and a high-level mind. And one of the principles is this, and I want y'all to really think about this. Do not entertain yourself with anything that doesn't make you think. Do not entertain yourself with anything that doesn't make you think. What did that mean? Even when I'm watching a TV and I'm watching a movie, if that movie it's not like a mystery movie or like some like suspense thriller that got some crazy concept that get me thinking, I don't want to watch it. Because it lowers my vibration and it gets me thinking on a lower tier. So everything I watch has to make me think. The people I talk to, I gotta goddamn, they gotta make me think. The places I go to, everything. The content I absorb, so it keeps my brain at a high level at all times. Because low level conversations literally bring down your vibrations. It stops you from thinking and connecting the dots and being creative. So when you go and approach other things, your brain not working. But because my mind is always thinking and I'm immersing it with these realities, then I'm always at a high level. So that's one of the principles, you understand me, on my book. I mean, and that's what I want people to get. Do not immerse yourself with nothing that's not high level. I train myself with frequencies. I'm listening to, when I go to sleep, I'll listen to 6 hertz. That allows me to relax so I can be on that frequency. If I'm going to listen to some music, I got to listen to it to have me thinking a bit. It keeps in your brain. It's like an exercise for your brain. Like you got to take your brain to the gym. And when your brain is working out, you understand me? Then that's for, now it's staying up to date. So now you are ready at all times. You have to keep your brain working. But we live in a society that's constantly trying to pull us down to lower vibrations. Why? Because if I can bring you down here, I can easier control you than somebody that's up here. Nobody ever went to the smartest people in the world, tried to control them. You go to the dumbest people in the world, try to control them. The most ignorant people, those who have no knowledge, those who have no money, those who do not know how to think. That's where you go and try to control. But the people of high vibration, the people that can think for themselves, that are critical thinkers, society and the world would change if everybody was critical thinkers. It would force them to have to do better. They couldn't just sell you anything. You did. Like, some of y'all don't want your children to be too smart because you already know that they're not going to listen to the bullshit. You be like, man, you too smart for me. Like, God damn, these goddamn kids, I can't tell them no lies. Kids start questioning everything. Man, how does a fat man come down the chimney and go to everybody's house once at night? I mean, don't worry about it. It's magic. You just start lying and making up stuff to them. And that's what they do in society. They got to keep you dumb because otherwise they have to start explaining things and they have to start giving you real things. It's the same thing with influencers. It's the same thing with people that got platforms. They don't want to give you no real game because then they got to keep giving you stuff at a high level. So they rather baby food, spoon you so that you don't have to feed you rather, so that they're not accountable. You understand me, for giving you something real and taking you to that higher level. I'd rather give you a little bit. Let me keep you dumb enough to keep rocking with me. The most dangerous thing in the world is letting people know you're smart. I promise you it is. I wish I could play dumb, but people know I ain't. You understand me? And you'd be surprised if you try to play me like I am. You did? So now, like I said, I want us to, everything that I just went over, man, that was very high level, but it was enough to where even if you take those concepts and you explain it to other people, they will be like, damn, that's the best breakdown I ever heard in my life. So think about what happens when we get on this wave or we start building towards the next iteration and phase. See, we be investing for today, right? And not tomorrow. We be building only for today and not tomorrow. And that's where we change the game. Now I'm going to open it up for questions before I get out of here, because I just gave y'all some high level. I actually did a dope ass. I can't wait till me and Trap a high level conversation come on. I ain't gonna lie. We dropped some heat on that. We dropped, I think, blowing up the water. I don't see no question marks on this. I don't know if I ain't posting this one. I'm not posting this one. My book is called Paradigm Keys. Click the link in the bio. You can get you one. I just added another 500 books to the site. We had just sold out. How would I build a platform like OpenSea with developers? This is literally, y'all hear my phone ring. This is literally my developer texting me right now. Let's see what he just sent me. He just sent me something about my RFID chips that I'm building. Look, this is real time. He's sending me something that's working with the machine. He's showing me how the RFID chips work with the machine. So what the RFID chips that I'm talking about? So if y'all don't know, in the crowns, I put EMF chips in there. I've been doing this for a long time, right? Electromagnetic frequency protectors, right? Protect your brain waves. The RFID chips inside the crowns, right? Allow you to be able to tap it, or it's connected to your phone, and it allow you to be able to store things inside. You understand me? These chips. Now I ain't gonna go deep in it, but the concept is crazy once you understand it. You did. It's gonna revolutionize things. I really want y'all to be up on game because some of us go lose so much money, and I can't even tell y'all about the frequency crowns I got coming up. They gonna be some real wearable tech, and y'all just gonna be proud of me when that come out. I'm sourcing. I got a prototype built, but I need an engineer that can help me. And I'm looking for that project to release in like the next 3 to 6 months. NBA, let me know, bro. We've been supposed to locking in, man. Block World Order, man. We working on a lot of things on the back end, getting everything situated. I'm almost done with negotiations. So once that's ready, we ready to go. I am serious too, bro. I wish we would have connected last time. It's really time, man. You know, with this brain that I got, you're so smart. Does your brain hurt? No, your brain feel better when you smart. Your brain feels better when you smart. I'm not gonna lie, because your brain is meant to work. It's like an airplane. If you got an airplane that you sit in a hangar for too long, it rusts out. So airplanes work better when you keep them moving, right? You have to keep an airplane moving. So if you own an airplane, it's going to cost you a certain amount based on gas. So it's the same thing with your brain. It works better the more you keep it thinking. It's just at night, you still got to land that plane sometime to relax. Of course, bro, I'm just waiting, Jared. I'm gonna talk. Come on now, Jared. You already know we building. So, yeah, your brain works great when, you do all of these things. Like I'm like, I can't wait to put out this book because it's gonna really be my guide. You understand me? Helping people become high level thinkers and really high level livers. You understand me? Like you got to live high level on a consistent basis. It's a way of life. I do a lot of brain exercises. Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna leave y'all with this because I think that this would be good for y'all. So this is Brain Gang. I want y'all to text. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I might have it in here. I might not. All right, let's see. The last 6 months did I do this? No, I gotta find another way. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all go like this. So it's just Brain Game. You play it for like 5 minutes and it's gonna rate your memory. You understand me? And let you know what level you at. Actually, I don't even think it's 5 minutes. It's like a 2-minute game. Push notification. Bombowski. Oh, it's not here. Where do I got that test at? Let me see. Somebody say you getting married. Hell yeah, I'm getting married one day. Oh, I gotta put this brain out there in the world. I think this one is it right here. Yep, found it. All right, cool. So this will actually go help. So what is it? You play this game, And it's going to rate your brain processing speed. So look, I'm about to put it, y'all look, this is about to be dope. So I want y'all to text this number, text memory. Don't text it yet. Let me put the whatchamacallit up first. All right, boom, Bonsky. All right, boom. Keyword. Membership, teach. How do you rid of that one? All right, so you go text memory. Boom. Boom. All right, cool. Now, so when you text this, text memory, and it's going to give you the game. So it's a quick game, and I want to know if y'all get a high score or a low score. And then if you get a low score, make sure you go to Gold Water and get you some Smart Moss, which helps increase memory, or get you some Gold Water, because you need it. You need it. So text 323-577-6692, text memory. Let me know if you get a low score or a high score. Because most people don't even realize that they brain, you understand me? So it's some real short things too. You're gonna be like, damn, my brain is not working. I'm about to play it myself. And I want y'all to play this. Yeah, Smart Moss is lion's mane mushroom that help increase the myelination of your brain neurons. It's basically it increases the electrical activity in your brain, increasing your mood, memory, and learning. Same thing with the Gold Water. You understand me? So the number is right there down on the screen. 323-577-6692. So text memory. So once you get there, you go scroll down and you go see the test. And it's going to say brain processing speed test. Measure your brain's processing speed, attention span, and focus with this free test. It's a simple test. I need everybody to take it. And once you do it, you understand me? If you get a high score, I'll give you 20% off all the products on Gold Water. If you get a low score, you get 10% off. You feel me? So you got to post your results on your stories and tag me in them. And then I DM you the link for the 20% or the 10% off, depending on your score. Gold water it's actually gold particles within the water. So the ancient Egyptians used to utilize gold, you understand me, all the time. And basically they did it so that they believe it was the elixir of the gods, the elixir of immortality. Yes, children drink gold water as well. So the gold, we were born with 0.02% in our body to electrify the nerve endings within our body. So it increases your energy, your aura. You understand me? It increases your cognitive abilities because gold is a superconductor of electricity, right? And we need electricity to be able to operate at our highest level. It's also good when you take it at the end of the night. You understand me? It increases lucid dreaming, help you wake up with more clarity so that you don't always need coffee when you wake up and you don't have brain cloudiness and brain fogginess. Yes, it's good for the skin because it helps decrease inflammation. So because it's so small that it actually able to get into your system, and it decreases the micro tears within your skin. So you're gonna have some good skin like this. You feel me? So, that gold water is a very powerful elixir. I've been taking it for years and years and years. My bro Billy Carson take it. My bro Yakai take it. They both been on the go. You understand me? For years. You feel me? So it is what it is. So what you want to do is sometimes you got to clear out your system as well, because you got to remember the lining of your intestines can sometimes be dirty. You understand me? You can eat so much. Just do beginner level. You can eat so much that your intestines are not able to absorb. And this is how you do your intestine test. Go take some cold water or some hot water and drink it and see how much you feel it. If you fast, you're going to feel that water going all the way down. Like it's going to be really cold, right? Because it allowed a lot of that junk that's on the lining of your intestines to start to clear out. You understand me? And same thing with hot or cold water. So that means that even if you're eating healthy food sometime, your nutrient absorption rate is going to be low, because it's not going to be able to get past that thick layer of junk that's on the lining of your intestines. So sometimes even when you're taking supplements and you're taking things, you have to fast first so that you can actually get the highest level, you understand me, of results. So I always tell people, don't wait for the goal to work for you. You got to work for the goal. You did. So a lot of people are getting the test, so I don't know why you didn't, good sister, because they said they locked in. So just text memory and nothing else. Yeah, everybody is getting it so far. Boom. A lot of people didn't text it. I just seen them. I want to see them. I want to see them results though on my what you call it. It's okay if you get bad results. You know what I'm saying? It said in the gold water link is in my bio as well, so you can just check that out if you're scared to post them results on your stories. You say you're not getting a text. I don't know why so many people are. You might have texted something different. I'm looking at it. Justin got it. Cinta got it. Aku got it. Diamond, Leon, Waynesworth, Naeem, Carlicia, Akil, Anthony, Jamae, Ashley, Angela, Terry, Hafuz. Everybody got it. Christian, Rossi, Ashley. Yep. Somebody, she got a 10. It's all right if you don't get a high score. You don't get a high score. All right, so look, let me tell y'all what's the 10% off discount. I'm going to make a discount. The discount will be called help. So, because you need help. So take that and then take the test after being on the go for 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, then take the test again and see if it helps improve your memory. All right, so at the checkout code, you use the code HELP. You understand me? And if you got a higher score, you got to DM me. You understand me? So if you got you 100, let's say, so basically a high score I'll consider to be like an 80 and up. Yeah, you got to text help. I can't wait to see y'all. So make sure y'all tag me in your results. I want to see what y'all get. Text me your scores. You feel me? I appreciate y'all locking in with me tonight. I'm glad y'all was able to find some value going over this block space, going over this market, this economy, and understanding this technology and the opportunity that we have, and we take advantage of it today. You understand me? It's a whole nother level that we living at, and it's time for the takeover. At the beginning of the first live, I said that I had everybody put zeros in the chat Everybody put the zeros down there, and the reason I did that is because the goal now is to add another zero to your net worth. You understand me? Whatever you got is your net worth, and you calculate your net worth based on your assets that you own. You understand me? Minus your liabilities. So you will look at your income that you have minus the debt that you have. You understand me? Plus the assets that you own, and that's how you calculate your net worth. So you'll know what you actually worth. You take that number, and I want you to add another zero to it. You understand me? And that's what we're going to do is we're going to work on adding another zero to your net worth. You feel me? That's what we on right now. We're going to get to the money. We'll get to the wealth. We'll get to the power. We'll get to the ownership. All of it. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Take the test. Hit me with the results. You understand me? Get you some gold water. Peace, family. It's time for the takeover, man. Oh, also, for those who want to get the bundle pack, that bundle pack comes with everything that I've taught, like over the last 2 years. It's only available for the next 24 hours. We're completely getting rid of it, so therefore we're ushering in something new. But it's going to be the only time that you're going to be able to, it got way more than the IWS. And this week, I'm going to start doing the masterclass. So I think I'm going to do it next Sunday. You understand me? We're going to have a 3-day masterclass, and only those who have the bundle pack will have availability to it. So you have to lock in. But when you go through that pack has a lot of value. Like, just click that link. You will see how much is in there. Nah, it's not Q&A. It's a game, so it's not Q&A. Listen, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm 19 Keys. Thank you.